I think it's going to be one of the important NATO summits in the history of NATO, especially after the Cold War, because there are many important dynamics which are shaping the very nature of NATO's strategic landscape. But more importantly, I think the United States dynamic is really important. From the perspective of Trump, especially, I know it's a very political position, but United States has been reformalizing and redesigning its entire engagement towards NATO. The burden sharing has been one of the important policy of the United States and NATO over the course of history and years. But now United States, I think, is changing its overall policy concerning the defense expenditure of the all NATO countries, from burden sharing to burden shifting. I think this is a really important foreign policy shift in terms of the United States position vis-a-vis NATO. At the same time, Trump is not willingness to promote United States strategic military posture within the NATO. So therefore, Trump himself is trying to push other NATO countries, especially European countries, to play a bigger role when it is compared to the history. This is, I think, number one. The second one is we are entering a new era in terms of the EU's defense or Europe defense and security architecture, especially after the Ukraine war. So when we look at from Washington perspective and Brussels perspective, there are two different, I think, which is of course complementary, but different paths in terms of how the Europe will recalibrate its European security and defense architecture and European armies.